What's up, people? It is happening. It is happening for XRP holders. It is happening for ISO 20022 holders. It's happening. And we shall talk about what that is coming up soon here, as well as the actual factual, probably Wall Street crypto. And we'll get into why I think that and why that is here shortly. But first, cue my guy, as always, Indigo Saint. Catch him at the third eye. Let's get it. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black View Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was black or invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on our black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested. Dark horse in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black or invested.
What is going on? What is up? Hello, crypto warriors. Hello, Black Root Crew. Happy New Year to all you guys. I hope you're doing very, very well. I'm very excited. It is January. We've been talking about January on here. What have we been expecting? Well, this is part of what we've been expecting, right? And it shall slowly, in my opinion, melt up. Let's use a term from Crypto Future there. Shout out to Crypto Future. Definitely check out his channel. Let's go ahead and share the screen here. So, like we predicted, right? We see the crypto market coming back, led by, and shout out to Miklo, shout out to Stingy Bayberry. What is up, Marie Villas? Let's go. What are we seeing here kind of in the market, led by coins like LCX, but mainly XRP? Things are coming back, right? And what have we been waiting on this entire time, right? Central banks buying crypto. So maybe this is the beginning. This is the beginning of central banks melting up and buying all these different cryptos, the cryptos that are going to control the next financial revolution. Okay. We've read it so many times on here, but now it's coming into fruition. A global standard for banks' exposure to crypto assets has been endorsed by the group of central bank governors and heads of supervision, GO, like GOS, without the T, of the Bank of International Settlements, which is the central bank of central banks. The standard, which will set a limit of 2% on crypto reserves among banks, must be implemented on January 1st, 2025, according to official announcement. And this was about 2 years ago on December 19th. Or 16th, which very, very interesting. December 19th is 1/12/16, which is just interesting, guys, because I just want to show you something here. So ignore the leading one, and you got 216. If you're not familiar, 216 adds to the number 9. And also, if we bring out our trusty calculator here, so the number 216, you can see here, adds to 9. And the number 216, if we clear this here, we do 6 times 6 times 6 is the number 216. So it's very interesting that happened on 1216. Okay, so very, very interesting there. Let's continue, shall we? The report, dubbed Prudential Treatment of Crypto Asset Exposures, introduces the final standard structure for banks regarding exposure to digital assets, including tokenized traditional assets, stablecoins, unbacked cryptocurrencies, as well as feedback from stakeholders collected in a consultation launched in June. So basically, it's giving central banks standards and regulations in which they can spend 2% of their reserves on cryptocurrency. Now, we actually got out the document, the prudential treatment of crypto asset exposures. From the document, from what we read very quickly, it seemed like it could have been up to 4.5%. Okay. And Max let us know too. He was in the chat. Shout out to Maximus Crypto that he has something on the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision that these guys actually chose Quant is something that they're using for their system. Okay. So seems to me like this is the beginning of ISO 20022 cryptos like XRP, cryptos like Hedera, cryptos like LCX, which went all the way up to almost 29 cents after being at 22 cents just yesterday on the 30th, right? Which just so happened to kind of coincide with this GAN fan, right? So I think this is the beginning, guys. This is the beginning. Also, coins like Velo, which were, down here in the 2.3 area, went all the way up to 2.8. So I think this is the beginning. Let's look at something like Quant, by the way. Let's look at that. Quant, crypto. We can use Binance, that's fine. Okay, so Quant also looks like if we went down to the hour mark, it's waking up. See that on the hour mark. Sometimes this is why it's helpful to go down to lower time frames, because you can see what's going on in that lower time frame. And you can see here the 8 AMA past the 200 and the 50 looks like it's about to pass the 200 again on this lower time frame. That might not be as clear when we're looking here at the day mark, but you can see on the day mark it's kind of into this red area of the GAN fan. But nevertheless, it seems like everything is bouncing back. Okay, is bouncing back. And I am so excited. We have so many things coming here in January. Trump's inauguration, in which he gets sworn in on the 20th. Gary Gensler's resignation. Paul Atkins taking over for Gary Gensler. Scott Bessent taking over for Janet Yellen. Trump possibly signing a crypto tax cut or tax break for American cryptos. The Bitcoin Strategic Reserve here in February. The MiCA laws going in full blast February 1st. So this is going to be an exciting 2 months for us, all while the central banks can buy cryptocurrency during this whole time. It's going to be fabulous. Okay. Let's take a look at the comments before we continue on here. This is so much vindication for me and what we were kind of talking about here, right? And shout out to DT Nuts. I think he left a comment on one of my videos. He's like, things are going up. You should go live. And I was like, you know what? I'll go live. Miklo, what's up again? Stingy Baby, Marie Villas. What's up, Leo O'Connor? What's up, T Will? Lineman for Hire. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming through. Real happy New Year's is going to be a good one, 100%, bro. Shook Focus Digital. What's up, brother? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Chloe Dior? Sakil Grabo. What's up, KDB Sports and Entertainment? XRP will be $5 by March. I don't know, man. Why are you playing? I think it might be more than that by March, bro. I think it might be like let me not say a number, but I think it might be more than 5 by March. For real. DGM, my favorite base meme utility. Okay. But I'm looking towards the things that the central banks will want to be in for sure. Like I think there's some coins you can no longer call like memes at this point, like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Floki, Pepe, stuff like that. I'm looking at what will central banks want to be in. So let's go over LCX again, right? More holders since we saw it here a couple days ago. You can see here it the 21st, it was under 33K holders, and now we're at 33K holders. But I was playing around with this and I was looking at something, right? Let's see if we can just keep this here. How can we keep this here? Okay, let's do this. New tab. I was looking at something and it sparked something in me, right? I was like, okay, let me look at Chainlink. Okay. Now this is going to be staggering, or should be staggering to you. It's staggering to me to see it. And this is Etherscan. If you're not familiar with Etherscan, this lets you know if you go to a particular coin on Ethereum, like what their top 1,000 holders are, what the current holders look like, things like that. You could track wallets and all different types of stuff here with Etherscan. Let's see here. I don't know why they're playing me right now. I'm trying to look at Chainlink and it's not showing it. Okay, maybe okay, let me just do it this way. Ether scan link. I don't know why they're playing around with me right now. Okay, there we go. So this kind of shocked me. I'm not gonna lie. So look at the holders for Chainlink. 728K holders for Chainlink. Okay. Now, just to get a comparison, LCX is 33K. So it's blowing LCX out of the water as far as holders go. Let's get one more other comparison. We know about Chainlink, so we know Quant is kind of doing some of the similar things here. Let's look at Quant as well. Okay, Etherscan. Just look at the number of holders. I thought that was like staggering, the number of holders for Link. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Slip the keys there. So Quant. Now I know that like a lot of people talk about and Quant, a lot of holders there as well. 150K. So I know a lot of people. I know people that are like that talk about stocks and Wall Street stuff that talk about Chainlink. So it blew me away that they had this many amount of holders, right? And then when I went to the top 1,000 holders, right? Just the minimum holder holds 50K, which is, according to this, over $1 million in value right now, right? So definitely don't want to sleep on Chainlink, which a day ago was at under $20. Today is up almost 10%. again, another token that we would think the central bank would want to hold on to, right? Would want to have in its reserve. So very interesting. The number of holders with it is going up too, but I'm sure central banks and institutions probably already had holders of Chainlink, but now officially central banks can buy, right? So I thought that to be interesting. And I just pulled up a really quick article, right? And one of the things that really shook me here too was the Monetary Authority of Singapore pops up again, right? And also UBS Bank, which we were talking about for an entirely different reason a couple of days ago. Like the keys in their flag match the keys in the Vatican flag, but here it is, UBS Bank. And where is UBS Bank located? In Switzerland, of course. So, oh, and Basel, there we go. So, Basel Committee. All the banks and stuff are in Switzerland, guys. That's just where it is, right? So again, LCX is in Vaduz in Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein is right next door to Switzerland, right next door to Austria. They're right there where everybody's doing things. And this whole three key thing, it has a whole esoteric meaning to it as well, I'm sure. And keys and gateways are always kind of esoteric in nature as well. Maybe one day I should break down and look into the three key meaning of UBS, but I digress. Let's go back here to SWIFT. Here we are with the Monetary Authority of Singapore. Now, who did we link these guys to? The New York Fed and XLR, right? And XLR might be another one of those projects in which the central bank may want to hold based on it being interoperable with everything, right? Another one, of course, that Draper is behind. So this is, I find very interesting. I find this very fascinating. And, this is SWIFT, the SWIFT that our current banking system uses to clear payments, right? So this SWIFT connects to our current banking system, things like DC. I'm gonna butcher it. I think it's DTCC, the DTC, and all of these different that do clearing in the U.S. And the DTC basically does clearing for the entire world. It's where a stock market does its clearing and all this stuff. And of course, we know it's hooked into 9 Day of Mourning for President Carter. We know this is hooked into the R3 Corda. Of course, they're gonna ask me about cookies. Okay, so yeah, DTCC does all the clearing for the treasury, for the stock market, everything. It's these guys with this really innocuous, like, don't even look at me name of DTCC, right? So yeah, back here to Swift and Chainlink. So I think it would be like, at least for me, right? For me, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do with your portfolio. For me, like, I feel like I can't not have any Swift in my or any Chainlink in my portfolio because of things like this, right? Looking and seeing they're connected to both Swiss banks, where all the banking goes on, close to the World Economic Forum, and the current SWIFT banking system, right? So this is very eye-opening to me, and I would not at all be surprised with all of these holders that some of these holders are not the influential people around the world, right? So to me, this makes Chainlink, probably the Wall Street crypto, if you will, given its connection to the current system, and bridging over the new and up and coming system. Okay, so that's what we have there for that. Let's check out the remaining comments here. It's decentralized social media. Okay, gotcha. What's up, Moonfeather? Happy New Year. How's it going? Appreciate you coming through. Sinji Baby, ISO 20022 tokens. Yeah, I think it's just 2 zeros. I might have said 3 by mistake. Forgive me, y'all, if I did. T-Mill Man for Hire. And if you guys have not gone over to the Telegram, I appreciate the guys in Telegram so much. So many contributors: Shook Focus Digital, Kid Graybo, Wilhelm. Like they're already like speculating, right? Seems like mainly ISO coins are going up. Maybe the 2% of the central bank has started. So you see people are already paying attention. This is the type of community we have over in the Telegram. E keeps things flowing. He's the moderator over there. Harp talks a lot in the Telegram. Such an welcoming community over there in Telegram. Join if you guys have not already. Just want to highlight some people that we have in the channel there. We have in the chat their channels right quick. And definitely go check out some of the recent videos we've had on LCX. Definitely go check out some of the recent videos we've had on Swift. Let me bring it up here. Live. We just had some recent videos on Swift. Will Trump's tariffs crush BRICS cryptos? Swift and Scale. Okay, the connections there. Why the Fed can actually buy Bitcoin, and they can now. We just went over the article where they could. That kind of diagrams that. We went over Telcoin. We went over Justin Sun and Tron. Got a ton of different looks there for you guys, and we have some in short form content in case that hour is too much for you, but feel free to watch it at 1.5 times speed. Definitely here, guys. Let's highlight our guy, Shook Focus Digital. Does a great job moderating in our live streams here, and I appreciate you doing that, brother. Didn't even ask him. He did it in the kindness of his own heart. I appreciate that, brother. It means a lot. Definitely go check out our guy, Shook Focus Digital over here. He does a lot of content on XCN. I might do some content on XCN at one point, but I know our brother does content on XCN, so I really don't deal with it that much because I know he does it. Just like Jasmy, if you catch our guy Maximus Crypto, he does tons of videos on Jasmy. There's no reason for me to really cover it because we have a member of the community who's doing that. So check out his latest video, Onyx Coin Origins, did Visa leave underneath a JP Morgan Chase? Okay. Check out his videos on Swift. We did some collaborations together with Underdog Research Channel. Like the three of us all collaborated on that. Check out his videos on Dovu, on HBAR, right? HBAR is very, very much so one of the coins that the central bank may grab. So is XCN by the way. Definitely check out his channel. Definitely check out Moonfeather's channel as well. If you guys want to get the lowdown on the esoteric, okay, definitely want to check out Moonfeather's channel. We did a show on there about XRP just before it went mooned. So definitely, just before it went and mooned, bars. I didn't even I didn't even do that on purpose. So check that out. Let's see. I think that was a live video for sure. Yep, Stock Stars and the Crypto Connection. Definitely check Moon Feather out, guys. Channels here, and yeah. So let's get back here. All right. So do we have any questions here? Is XLM a competitor? Is XLM a XRP competitor? They complementary. I say they're complementary. They're not competing. They're not competing at all. Happy New Year's, Crypto Clitty. I heard a YouTuber with 300 people watching say RLUSD was going to $10. Oh my God, bro. No, man. You're like, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. No, you know, I think if anything, this RLUSD is going to help XRP keep more money into its network. This is why these guys want their own stable coin. It's because when things go bearish, and they will, now people can keep money onto the XRP ledger, and they can just, instead of trying to take it out or move it into USDC or whatever, now they can just put it into Ripple's own dollar stablecoin backed dollar and let it chillax, right? So it's just going to help them too with trade. If somebody wants to trade something and have it traded in XRP, and then they just want to have money chill in their network on in regular dollars instead of XRP, even though we know that the World Bank thinks of XRP as a stable coin. And I'm going to reference some documents that we had of reference here a couple times before. So you can see here, this is shout out to XX_1133_1221_11. The World Bank thinks of XRP and Stellar as a stable coin. I can also see if I can pull up the document for that. It's kind of eye-opening. XRP, World Bank, stable coin. Hopefully it'll pop up. I was reading that document a couple days ago, and I know, shout out to Maximus Crypto. I know he's brought this document out and showed it to people before. It was just interesting to me because this was back in the time when Facebook Libra was a thing, right? Let's see. And they were talking about, well, Facebook Libra could upend the way banks currently use money. So I think that's why they told Facebook Libra, nah, you can't happen. you just can't do it. You can't have a cryptocurrency because it would have disrupted the way that banks work. So they told them no. And what came out of that was Sui and Aptos. So Sui and Aptos are okay. Yeah, I think this might be it. Sui and Aptos are what Facebook Libra. Those two teams are what came out of Facebook Libra. Let's see if we can find it here. This doesn't look like the document. I was reading like a transcript of the document. This might be the actual document. some reason here. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me see if I can blow this up. Okay, there we go. Stable coins for cross-border payment. And this is this is from the World Bank. Okay, and this is from like 2001 or whatever. So just to kind of give you a little bit of receipts for this. Stablecoin refers to a class of digital currencies that are relatively stable in terms of their price. Stablecoins offer instantaneous processing and security of payments, as many cryptocurrencies do. They also offer stability with respect to their purity against fiat currencies. To digital currencies that fall into this category are RippleNet's native digital currency, Ripple, XRP, and Stellar's native cryptocurrency, Stellar Lumens. So this kind of shows you here that they're not competitors. They're kind of working hand in hand, and they excuse me, so sorry. And they'll explain that for you right here. Both Ripple and Stellar offer faster, more efficient cross-border payments relative to correspondent banking. However, they differ in that the former aims at improving cross-border settlement between international banks, XRP, whereas the latter aims at providing low-cost cross-border financial services to end users and the unbanked population, which is XLM. Okay, so they think of these as as stable coins. So how much would they have to be at for them to use them? Who exactly knows? But they've been talking about this for a while. But here's the part where they talk about Libra. While Libra is still relatively a new digital currency, given the vast global network of approximately 2.6 billion, or 1/3 of the global population, 1/3 of the world's global population, users in the Facebook ecosystem, Libra has a substantial advantage over many stablecoins and digital currencies. As a digital currency not bound by borders, Libra has the potential to disrupt existing correspondent banking models of retail cross-border payment. So the moment I read that, I knew, okay, then that's why they broke up Facebook Libra. They're not going to have Facebook have 1/3 of the global population banked, and they're not going to let them have the potential to disrupt existing corresponding banking models. They're not allowing that, period. End of story, period. So that's why they did not allow Facebook to have Libra. And they kind of broke up into Sui and Apatos. But again, this is from, just so you can see, Central Banking Digital Currencies for Cross-Border Payments, a review, experiments, and ideas, November 2021, from the World Banking Group. Okay, so just a little background there. I'm sure I believe Maximus Crypto has covered this before for you guys. Evan, XRP, XLM. XRP and XLM run together. They are brother and sister, and we just covered it there, kind of in the World Banking document there. K Lily, what is up, yo, yo, yo? And L XRP's USD, we'll just call it that, burns XRP when it is used. Not much, but it's still a burn mechanism. That's a great thing to point out. T Will Man for Hire. Appreciate you, brother. Bless you, Rue. Thank you for all the diligent work you put in. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Moon Feather, appreciate you. Which is the winning category for 2025? AI, gaming, DeFi, NFTs, or tokenization? I'd say neither. I'd say payment and interoperability for me. Okay, payment, interoperability, and I think payment and interoperability covers tokenization in my mind, really. And then maybe we get to AI, and then we get to tokenization, DeFi. DeFi, you can kind of say that that's payment and interoperability too. Um, Really, with payment and interoperability, you could put some of these that you're saying in those subcategories, because AI, they're going to use AI for payment and interoperability probably. They're going to probably use NFTs for tokenization, and tokenization they're probably going to use for payment and interoperability. So some things kind of walk the line of multiple categories. And those, I think, are the cryptos that you want to be in, like an XLR and things like that, like a Chainlink and things like that, right? Stan, AI agents can cover all of them if someone gets it right. I hope so. And, and in a certain sense, I think the big companies have the AI agents as far as like for trading. I think they probably already have those. Will we get access to something like that? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. Does XLM have a stable coin? No, they don't. Um, oh, yes, they do. Actually, I'm sorry. Yes, they do. They have a stable coin. It's called USDC, and that's the stable coin that they've chose to hitch to. And we've shown you that paperwork, I believe. Stellar. We can show you this one, but there's a different one that is on Coinbase. USDC Stellar combines the power and exclusivity of the Stellar network with one of the world's most widely used digital dollar currencies. USDC on Stellar enables seamless, near instant, low cross-border payments, fiat on and off-ramping, bulk payment, disbursements. USDC on Stellar is leveraged by many prominent projects and organizations, including those listed below. To date, USDC supply on Stellar has already grown past 83 million, with a total payment volume and more than 4.2. They love the 42 and the 83, bro. Oh my god. But anyways, and nearly 5. Like sometimes that's why I think like they give you the numbers that like they use to kind of message something. But anyway, nearly 5K accounts with trust lines created, right? And there's another reference to this on Coinbase, I believe. Let's see. Coinbase. The Coinbase one is even better, I think. There it is. Coinbase integrates USDC on Stellar. We're basically, so yeah, they say enabling millions of institutional and retail customers to access a truly global digital dollar. I thought that just that sentence alone says a lot. But they're also teaming up with MoneyGram, so it's a really, really big thing. And Stellar, of course, let's not sleep on Stellar. Is BitTensor leading the AI revolution, T-Will? Stan, I don't know, bro. I'm learning like you. Well, I mean, BitTensor, I think they're doing pretty good for themselves. But a lot of AI, when you're looking at these companies like Render. The AI is kind of built into what they do. So just an AI company alone, you could say BitTensor, you could say FET, which is now ASI. But a lot of these companies have the AI already built into them, like Swift, right? Swift blockchain, they got the AI built into it. Render, they got the AI built into it. Hedera. So all of these companies really have AI built into them. You know what I mean? To process payments and different things like that. To log data, stuff like that. But Stellar has USDC and Euro C by Circle. Yep, 100%, bro. 100%. What's up, Jack Thompson? Shalom, perfect health, and crypto wealth to all. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming through from the Maximus crypto community and of our community as well, of course. I didn't miss any. Okay. Okay, good. Phantom B, what's up? Carol B689. Happy New Year, Rue. Appreciate you. Happy New Year to you as well. Enzo Harder, bet. Made it to a live. What's good? Black Rue. What's good, Enzo? If if the Ripple stablecoin is $10 before XRP does, I'm gonna be mad. No. Moonfeather. The stablecoin, their stablecoin is meant to stay to $1. That's why T Will was like, I can't believe somebody said that. Yeah, their stablecoin is meant to stick totally to the US dollar. And when it first came out, people were thinking that it was going to be so much demand that it would actually break its peg and have more demand than the dollar. So that's why people were saying that kind of crazy stuff. But no, it should only stick to $1. Like if we look at it now, I'm pretty sure it's stuck to $1. Do they just have it by itself? I don't know. They should. I don't even think they have it by itself because it's just Ripple stablecoin. So they should. I don't know why they don't have it like that. Unless I spelled it wrong or something like that. Let's look at coin market cap though. So yeah, so it should just keep money on Ripple's on their books. So basically, it's essentially like, you know how the bank kind of insures your money, like, or at least this is the way I see it. All of these other companies are saying, okay, let us back the dollar in our own network. So now you got the Ripple USD, which is basically the dollar backed by Ripple, basically Ripple's dollar, if you will. They got $1. Circle has $1. PayPal has their own dollar. Gemini has its own dollar. Tether has its own dollar. So essentially what they're doing is tokenizing the dollar. That would be one way to kind of look at it. But they're saying, okay, we are now backing the dollar with our with what we have. And that's essentially kind of what you do when you go to the bank and you have your money in the bank. You're almost saying, okay, we're going to ensure that you give us $1. So any money you put in Chase Bank is kind of Chase dollars, if you will. That's essentially what you're doing. That would be one way to think about it, or at least that's one way I think of it. How about Proton? Proton, I think, is going to be fine. But as far as it being the real XRP, I really don't think that's true. Flare token will add more utility to XRP soon. I do believe so. Flare was also up today. Again, that's another one of those coins that probably the central bank would want to hold. Let's see if we can look at Flare right quick. See, another one of those coins that's just rounding around that circle, looking like it's ready to pop back up. If we look at the hour, we can see almost back, golden crossing on the hour. Actually, it did golden cross on the hour. The blue, the 50 EMA has crossed the 200 EMA. So it is golden crossed on the hour. So probably going to go. All of these are probably on their way back up. I'm so excited for January, y'all. You have no idea. I'm really excited to see. We have so many catalysts. I'm really, really excited to see what happens this month. Will USDT continue to grow, or is that temporary? DT, well, USDT has been under fire. Everybody keeps saying that they're not going to be around. I doubt that because they do have US Treasury bills that they have. So if you hurt USDT, you would hurt the dollar as well. So I really do think they're going to be around. Bumping up against 150. Let's go, 150. Let's go. We got there. Appreciate it, guys. Definitely, if you have not liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe, both on X and YouTube. We're growing both channels. Say a good question. I think they will become compliant. Okay. Yep. Okay. USDT owns too many bonds for them to not have buddies in the Fed. See, that's exactly. I did not see T. Will saying that before I said what I said, but that's exactly my point there. Exactly my point. So, yeah, I agree. I agree totally, brother. Let me start that comment. Yeah, I think they have way too much buns for these guys to not have buddies and to not to be gotten rid of because it would hurt the dollar for sure. GS, what's up? Hello, Ruin Team, Stan, the Carrots. Quant is underperforming compared to XRP and XLM. I'm fighting the temptation not to switch it to more. You know what? I think they do that on purpose. But again, look at what we were looking at, right? As far as LCX is concerned, Quant has way more holders. That really must, you got to think. But they're going to do everything they can possibly do to have you not hold on to this, right? But look at all of those freaking holders, right? And we know this total supply is interesting. That total supply is not what I thought the total supply of Quant was. I don't understand why they say that that's the total supply. Let me come over here for a second. I really didn't think that was the total supply of Quant, and I'm not sure why they're showing that. Did I get the wrong token? Max supply of Quant somewhere around 14 million ish, right? 14.6 million. Yet this says 45 point something million. Huh. Let me just verify here. Yeah, I'm not sure why that shows that max supply. That I would think that that was incorrect. So I'm not sure what to say about that max supply, but I'm surprised that there's that many holders of quant, right? Given its very, very small supply. Apparently people know, they know what's up. Granted, even if the supply was 45.4 million, that would still be a very, very small supply. You can see here the bottommost quant holder is holding over 1,167 quant, which is a six-figure sum there. Let's see how long they've been holding that. For a very long time. For a very long time. Like 3 years or more. So you see the diamond hands like we showed you when we showed you about LCX. It just further cements for me, right? That these people think that it's going to go way past what we think it's going to be, right? Proton Trust. Trust, I'm not sure what that is. Let me see if I can find that. I know Proton though. I know they're on ISO crypto. Let's actually see if they went up. Yeah, they're actually also up 5%. This will be one that's good to monitor for sure. Same. Kind of look at the chart, and it looks, you can see, guys, it looks just like a flag, doesn't it? So maybe flagging for the next rung. Trust though, I never heard of. Yeah, trust I never heard of. Yeah, people be way too hyped. Yeah, send me that later, Moonfeather. I'm not sure what trust is, but I'll look into it though. Polygon was an exciting project. Any idea why things have slowed? Polygon, I think, is fine. Things slowed on everything though, right? But Polygon, they're an American crypto. And again, if Trump is going to follow through on his whole plan for American cryptos and make it 0% of capital gains tax, expect Polkadot to continue to grow, right? Again, another one of these, right? Within the last hour, breaking out, right? Well, within this last day, actually. Just like we were saying, right? Just January 1st, all of a sudden woke up. Crazy, right? And if we look at something like Polkadot 2, we know as high as $50 last bull run, right? So even if it just got back to 50 from here, that's what? 7 times 7 is 49. So just that is a 7x at least. At least. It will lose its market share a tad, not going away fully. Okay, I think you're talking about Tether. What's good? What's up, Omen Owens? What's good, Rue and the chat? When are you gonna gift yourself? What are you gonna gift yourself during the bull run? You know what? The biggest gift for me is probably gonna be a studio. I'm gonna, make sure we have a nice studio here, and take it from there. I really want to grow the channel and continue to share the channel around to everyone, guys. We're growing. We're going to continue to grow, and that'll probably be the gift there. Just a new studio and stay low key out here. 14 million supply is crazy. Quant's price should be out of this world, 100%. But just like everything else, they're keeping it suppressed a bit, right? Does Quant have any use cases? I know that Chainlink does. Quant's use case is just like Chainlink's, to be honest. Like you see it here. Definitely go check out my guy, Maximus Crypto. He talks way more quant than I do. He gets way deep into it, like the really deep research, which, want to keep it kind of simple here. But, you could definitely go look at Max's channel for that. We love Maximus Crypto around here, 100%. But as a quick synopsis of what it would do, it's the over ledger is what they call quant. So it's the ledger of ledgers, if you will. It's basically trying to connect the central bank's ledger. Like this document just does a good job of summing it up. The central bank's ledger, right? The public permissionless blockchain ledger, the enterprise and public permission blockchain ledgers, the stablecoin ledger, and the existing payment system ledgers. All of those ledgers ran by Quant. Okay, just plugged right in, right? So Quant would be the main kind of keeper of the books, if you will, the keeper of the ledgers, if you will. So the over ledger. And that is Quant's use case. Now, when you see this existing payment systems, you could probably say, let's go take Swift and let's put Chainlink in between this. And Chainlink would be the link to Quant. So I know they keep trying to put it like Quant and Chainlink are warring against each other, like pick and choose one. But all of these things are going to work together. Every time they try to do the whole like things are warring against each other, you should give the side eye, because tracking all of these different people down, from the Drapers to the Rockefellers to the Rothschilds, all we've seen is that they're connected to almost all of these cryptos. So Chainlink's going to work with Quant, which is going to work with XRP, which is going to work with LCX. Like nothing is going to be like a silo. All of these things are going to work together. Okay, so that's just what it is. RKB, what's up? I love that logo. The swirl with the I love that logo. That has a meaning, doesn't it? I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry for the repeated questions. Oh, no worries. No worries at all. Moonfeather. RXKB, get some love from Moonfeather. Brooklyn Hardball, Trump is about to be the richest president in history. They donated 5 million XRP to him, placing him in the top 1% of XRP holders. He's about to pump this out of his bags. And we're over an hour. I meant to get out of here before over an hour, but that's okay. We're good. Trust the process with prayer hands, 100%. Yeah. And Trump has the World Liberty Token. So Trump's about to be banking, and supposedly he's trying to buy backed BKAT or BKTT. God, I can't speak today. BKKT. So supposedly he's in talks to buy this, and back has institutional their institutional holdings. They can institutionally hold crypto. Trump's social media group in talks to buy BAKKT. Okay, so he's in talks to buy it. So crazy. It's like Trump's making moves to be his own crypto bank out here, bro. Like it's insane. And then linking up with Justin Sun. Oh my goodness. Like, oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's craziness. So yeah. I'm just totally pumped for this month, guys. Like, where do we see XRP go? I just can't even imagine where it's going to go. Like, I cannot imagine where it's going to go. Just think about how much. Like, I tried to figure it out yesterday, but there's no idea. Of course, we know. The central banks can make money if they want to, but how much money do central banks control? Like, there's no true way for us to know, because they can print money. They're the printers of the money. So anything they tell us is just going to be a guess. Well, anyways, I was looking somewhere and it said central banks had like $44 trillion, which one said 44 trillion, another said 12 trillion. The 12 trillion was obviously wrong because BlackRock has 12 trillion assets under management. So let's just say it's 44 trillion. That sounds very, very low to me. Now, 2% of 44 trillion, you put that into the crypto market just from central banks alone. Then imagine governments putting money into the crypto market, and senators. Like, I think we just have no idea how much money is going to head into the market. Total fund controlled by central banks is 44 is another one of those kind of numbers. I don't have an exact figure to the total funds, but substantial, often estimated in tens of trillions of dollars globally. Okay. In 2022, the assets of central banks globally amounted to $44.1 trillion US dollars, up from the value of 41.9 trillion. So you take like 2% of that. 880 billion. And remember, it could have been more than that. It could have been 4.5%. So let's say for so essentially, let's say 2 trillion, which we're just guessing. I think it probably could be more than 2 trillion, but 2 trillion just from central banks alone, right? Now throw in US government money, now throw in Hong Kong and all the Hong Kong millionaires' money. Now throw in that US is giving zero taxes on American cryptos. Then throw in Hong Kong is giving zero taxes on any cryptos. Like the amount of money that's about to flow into the system, I don't think we can quantify it. But this is like a start. At the very least, $2 trillion, right? I just, bro, I don't think we're ready. I don't think we're ready, guys. I don't think we're ready. Is Tron a play? I think Tron's a play. It's harder. Ripple is really on a dang on move. I took a look at their pre-IPO sale, and it's at 112. Before the election, it was 45. There is something brewing. Best believe Trump is all in. Let's go. Okay, yeah. Ripple the company, right? That's. I'm just excited to see what happens, guys. I know you guys are too. But again, this is another reminder for people. It is about to go down, right? There's still some time for those things that you're looking at, right? Shout out to the patrons. I give people a weekly watch list for less than a cup of coffee, right? Other people's Patreons are way more. They charge way more. That's something you can look at. Of course, you got all my videos to look at. You got the Telegram, which we offer for free. It's still time. Again, not a financial advisor. And again, the crypto market doesn't need you at all. It's institutional money. We just trying to catch the wave. I'm not selling anybody anything, but here it is, the opportunity, right? You can take it or leave it. I don't care right? I'm not selling you anything. So hey, I'm really anxious to see what's going to happen here. Bags are packed. Rue Crew, let's see what happens, guys. Thank you guys for joining me on another day here. I don't know what today is, Wednesday. Thank you for joining me for another Wednesday. I'm out, guys. Have a good one. Peace.